If you've been following my YouTube channel, you know that for the past few years I've been trying to build ever better and faster Rubik's Cubes out of paper. I've gone through 4 iterations of the 3x3 design, each more complex than the one before it. Still, none of my cubes could compete with real speed cubes. There have been even times when I was outright mocked for my puzzles due to their lack of stability and speed. It is time for paper Rubik's Cubes to be taken seriously. In this video, I want to present a paper 3x3 that can be speed solved and which performance is almost comparable to some speed cubes out there. First, we need a good base puzzle to start with. By now I have plenty to choose from, so this should be easy. Not you, too blocky. No, too stiff. Better, but also no. In order to achieve this task, I need the best design I can think of. So let's go back to the drawing board. If you compare this design here with my previous cubes, the big difference is that for this puzzle, everything is rounded off. Where the last puzzles only had rounded edges, we now have rounded edges and rounded corners, which will help with corner cutting. Also, the inside is designed more stable, so the pieces won't bend as much. And here is the puzzle. Turning quality is already pretty good, but we want more. To achieve this, I'm going to follow the suggestion of one of my subscribers who had the idea of lubing the puzzle with graphite. If you don't know, graphite is a dry lubricant which makes it perfect for paper. I don't have pure graphite, but pencil lead is close enough for my purpose. To show this, here I am rubbing 2 pieces of paper together. It's working fine, but now if I draw with a lead pencil on one of the pieces and then rub them together again, the friction is reduced by at least a factor of 2. This is awesome and exactly what I need for my paper cube. So here comes a time lapse of me coloring the inside of my cube. Before we assemble this puzzle again, I should probably go and wash my hands. Okay, here we are again. The puzzle is assembled and we can try how well the puzzle is working now. Finger tricks are possible, which is a huge advantage compared to my older puzzles, and the puzzle feels pretty stable overall. After a few solves, I started noticing that sadly the graphite doesn't really want to stay inside the puzzle, and some is starting to settle down on the colored faces, which is mildly annoying in my opinion. So I thought about how we can stop that. I didn't really have many good ideas, I just hoped that rubbing the pieces with a little oil or water would work the graphite deeper into the paper, so it would stay there and not move around as much. First, I tested the oil and I quickly found out that I was very wrong. It may have helped with the graphite not going anywhere, but the paper was also moving much more difficult now. We want a smooth puzzle in the end, not a sticky one, so I had to discard this idea. Next, I thought maybe a very small amount of water would work better, but as it turns out, it doesn't. This time, the paper would move even less, and after trying for a bit, There were even small pieces where the surface of the paper was ripped off. After this humbling defeat, I think I have to accept for now that some graphite is escaping the puzzle. If any of you has any suggestion how to improve this, please let me know in the comments. Anyways, we still have to find out how fast this cube really is. You can see me doing an average of 5 here, and these are the first solves I did on the loop puzzle, so they are not super fast. The average ended up at around 49 seconds, but at least I was able to get a 32 at the end. Like all cubes, this one also benefits a lot from breaking it in, so I did a total of 40 solves and did 3 more averages of 5 throughout these solves. My average got better every time. My last one was only 35.77 seconds. In the end, I was pretty consistent with my solves, as you can see by my last average of 5. One other solve I want to highlight here occurred during the third average, and I just want to let you watch this in quiet because it is so amazing. That's right, you just saw the quickest solve on a paper 3x3 ever. It took me just over 27 seconds, which is only a little over 10 seconds away from my usual average on plastic cubes. So here we are now. We really managed to build a paper 3x3 that can be finger tricked and solved consistently in under 40 seconds. I'm sure other people could solve this cube way faster. I'm not a pro speed cuber after all. But at least this shows the potential of paper cubes. I think this is as far as we can push this design. I want to build an even faster 3x3, but for that I will have to redesign the puzzle yet again. Maybe with torpedoes and more stable centers. Maybe I'll even manage to put springs in there. If you have any other ideas on how to improve this puzzle even further, please tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe. See you in my next video.